Welcome to our presentation and our lecture on Plato, one of history's most influential thinkers. Today, we're going to be looking at who Plato was, why was he even significant, and how does he relate to the notion of justice. Plato embarked on a lifelong journey of philosophical inquiry. Plato's philosophical ideas are primarily conveyed through a series of dialogues that he wrote. These dialogues feature Socrates as the main character and explore various philosophical concepts. Fun fact about Plato and many of the Greek philosophers is that he was incredibly athletic, and his wrestling name was deemed to be broad due to how strong he was, and his true name has remained to be unknown throughout time. The importance of Plato. Now, Plato's ideas on education, as expressed in his dialogues, highlight the significance of philosophy in the development of the intellect and moral character. His thoughts have shaped debates about pedagogy, my apologies, and the role of education in society. Plato's significance stems from his founding position in Western philosophy, the ongoing relevance of his ideas, and his impact on other domains of thought and human research. His work continues to spark intellectual debate and change our understanding of basic philosophical issues. Now, when we look at his views on justice, Plato's views on justice are very fundamental in the history of philosophy. However, they have also been the subject of much dispute and criticism. Now, his ideal state has been critiqued for having the ability to limit the individual freedom and innovation due to its tight hierarchy and stringent supervision. Nevertheless, Plato's investigation of justice is an important and lasting component of his philosophical legacy. Plato asserts in the Republic that the notion of fairness in society mirrors the concept of justice within an individual's soul. He presents a three-part soul model consisting of one being reason, second being spirit, and lastly being desire. The true justice, according to Plato, exists when reason exerts control and governance over the other two components, establishing a condition of equilibrium and harmony within the individual. In essence, the harmony and balance sought in a just society are equivalent to the harmony and balance sought in the human soul. Now, as we look at the justice in the ideal state, Plato's ideal state was based on the premise that it should reflect the just individual. He envisioned a hierarchical society led by philosopher kings, with each person assigned a function based on their natural talents and capacities. In this setting, justice was meant for each individual playing their part in harmony, therefore contributing to the overall well being of the community. Plato's well known tale represents the journey from ignorance to insight. It depicts inmates locked in a cave who can only see shadows on the wall and believe they are reality. When a philosopher escapes the cave and comes into contact with the domain of forms, they return to instruct others. This story emphasizes the philosopher king's responsibility to guide society toward justice and truth by sharing their enlightened ideas. An analogy that could be utilized in today's society within social media, how much of it is a delusion compared to what is truly reality. Plato's lasting impact on these subjects originates from his fundamental insights into the nature of justice, ethics, and social structure. His ideas have not only served as a springboard for following philosophical discussion, but also as a source of inspiration for real world applications. His vision of the philosopher king, the importance of education, and the goal of a just society continue to impact political debates, ethical inquiries, and educational philosophies in current times today. Plato's work remains a source of knowledge and a touchstone for resolving these timeless themes as society grapples with modern difficulties and questions of fairness. Plato's examinations of justice, in essence, transcends time and society, giving an endless supply of intellectual engagement and guidance, forever remembering the legacy and impact that he has left amongst everyone. Now, in conclusion, Plato is regarded as one of the most deep and important thinkers in Western thinking history. His lasting impact is based on his investigations into justice, the ideal state, and the essence of the human spirit. Plato's dialogues, notably The Republic, continue to this day to inspire and provoke philosophers, political theorists, and researchers throughout the centuries. That is all, and thank you for listening.